Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I got something, water or something from my glasses on my face. Oh, boy. How are you doing? It is Thursday, May 9th. Wow. We're already 9 days into May. How did that happen? I guess that's what happens when you go away and you miss the first week of the month, right? Well, I didn't miss it. I was enjoying it in Mexico, but I'm back. Happy to be in my craft room. Happy to be featuring a new bundle this week. My bundle of the week, you guys, is Hearts and Hugs. Hearts and Hugs is such a really happy, cheerful bundle. You're going to be able to make lots of cards for your loved ones with this one. Sending hugs. That's what it's all about, right? If you can send a hug in the mail, why not? Or in person, right? Give a hug. Thank you for sharing, Tony. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. How is your week going so far? It is already Thursday. I can't even believe it. Hello, Charlene from Missouri. Hello, hello. So I mentioned yesterday, I just had a message before I went live, and I will get back to that lady when I'm done, about the starter kit and the perks of being on my team. Oh, well, the perks. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love my team. I really do. I'll start with that. Those ladies that join my team, they trust me to help them along, to show them what it means to be a demonstrator. The first thing I do when I get a new team member is to reach out to them and to invite them to a one-on-one Zoom call with me. And the reason I do that is because Zoom, anyone can do it across Canada. It's super easy. And I like to meet with them one-on-one so that I can get to know them a little bit. I can share my screen, show them around the website, answer their questions. So we take away that, I do it in a team meeting as well, right? I like to do group meetings, but I love that one-on-one meeting with my new team member to welcome them and to answer their individual personal questions. Sometimes people don't want to ask certain questions in a group setting, but on a private one-on-one call, they will ask all the questions. And I invite you to join me on this adventure, because that's truly what this is. Being a demonstrator is a wonderful adventure. You get to shop at a discount. If you want to be a hobby demonstrator, you can totally do that. I'd say 95% of my team are hobby demonstrators. What does that mean to be a hobby demonstrator? Well, they're happy shoppers, right? They're happy shoppers. So they love to shop at a discount, get all their things at least 20% off. They can double dip. They get the rewards, the Stampin' rewards like everyone else. It is amazing. They get to be a part of our amazing community of ink-sighted Canadian. Our team is called Ink-Sighted Canadians. We do a monthly team Zoom call. I do a mystery stamping challenge with them every month, where there's a prize if they participate. All they need to do is make a card using the sketch and come join us, and then their name goes on the wheel for a prize. Every month I do 4 door prizes. One of them is including a stamp set, and that stamp set is called my Star Stamper. So we do that draw first, and we invite everybody who would like to be a Star Stamper next month. Everybody's a Star Stamper on my team, but I got to tighten up my camera. It's sliding on me here. What is a Star Stamper? So they get, if they want to be in the draw, they have to tell us ahead of time, like at that time on the meeting, and then their name stays on the prize wheel, and we do a draw, and whoever wins, I send them the stamp set. I show them the stamp set, and thank you so much, everyone. Hi, Marie. Thanks for that lovely comment. I love having you on my team. It is such a blessing to have you on my team, Marie, and all the other ladies on our Ink-Sighted Canadians team. It is such a pleasure to be the team leader. So the Star Stamper, she takes that stamp set. I send it to her in the mail, and I do all my envelopes with designer series paper, so they get that fancy envelope in the mail with their stamp set. And then the challenge is to make 5 cards using 4 or 5 cards or projects, doesn't have to be cards, using their stamp set. And they come back to the next meeting, and then they share that on the Zoom call. I think this is quickly becoming my favorite part of the meeting. Oh my goodness. Last week on Sunday, we had our team meeting. Yes, I got back like wee hours of the morning, 12:30 in the morning, but I still did not want to cancel my team meeting. So still had it on Sunday. And because those ladies give me life, honestly, like I just get rejuvenated by meeting with them. So I wanted to keep my team meeting on Sunday and not postpone it. So Nadine on our team, she joined and she was Star Stamper. Oh my goodness. We were all blown away with Nadine's projects. She did home decor. She did 3D. She did it like her stamp set was Beach Day. And I was completely like, she made butterflies out of Beach Day stamp set. Like, it's unbelievable. The talent is just like mind blowing. So this is what we learn from one another being on the team. So if you're interested in being part of an amazing team, I invite you to join us. It is an amazing deal right now. I keep saying the word amazing because it is. It's $135 to join in Canada. I can only sell or be a leader to Canadians. That is the Stampin' Up rule. We can only do business in our own. Yes, I know, Darcy, you'd love to see what she created. Okay, well, I will encourage Nadine. We encouraged her at the team meeting to put her projects on demonstrator planning place. So if you are a demonstrator, watch for Nadine and her items over there because she did a fantastic job. The starter kit deal, $135. That's all it costs. No shipping, zero shipping. I mean, that's a big deal in itself, right? No shipping. But you get to pick $165, whatever you want. And then you get $112 worth of the new in color products for free. Like, it is a smoking deal right now. You get all the 5 ink pads, you get the designer series paper, you get the cardstock pack for in colors, and you get the markers, right? It's $112 value. You get it for free. It is a crazy deal. Thank you, Krista. Thank you for reinforcing that because like I wish I could join again and get all those in color things for free. Only in the month of May. So if you're sitting on the fence, there is no obligation, you guys. You don't have to do anything with this opportunity. There's no strings attached, no scary bits of information that you don't know about. I'm completely an open book. If you want to ask me anything you want about, there's 5 in colors. No, sorry. Mary says I only get 4 in colors. No, there's 5 in colors. There's always 5 in colors. And I'll share those with you when I flip the camera. So there's no scary obligations when you join as a demonstrator. You get to the best deal, and you get to shop at a discount, and you get to shop from all the catalog early. No in kit. Sorry, Mary, I'm not quite sure what you mean, no in kit. Can you elaborate a little bit? I don't know what that means. Mary Bundy says no in kit. Hello from Sweden. Hello. Sorry you can't buy from me. I'm sorry too. It is a Stampin' Up rule. We are only allowed to sell or do business in our own country. Same thing. Americans can only do business with Americans. Canadians can only do business with Canadians. Same thing in the Netherlands, Australia, South Pacific, all the same. Okay, there's 5 in colors, and you're going to get all 5 ink pads. You're going to get a package of 20 pieces of cardstock, 5 in colors. You get 4 sheets of each. Maybe that's what you're thinking, Mary. There's 5 colors, but you get 4 of each designer series paper as well as the cardstock. All right, let's flip the camera. So if you have questions about that, please shout out to me and let me answer all your questions. I don't want you to have any hesitation or any doubt in your mind about this opportunity because it is amazing. All right, let's flip the camera and get started with this Hearts and Hugs stamp card that I have to share with you. And I'm actually using one of the in colors on my card today. Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to 6 beautiful in colors, Krista says. Okay, Krista, maybe you're counting the beige. We have a new color called Basic Beige. That is something new that they brought in. It's not an in color. It is a new color to add to our collection of all the other colors. The in colors are 5. It's always been 5 colors, and they stay around for 2 years. Okay, so these ones have been introduced in 2024. They will stay until 2026. And then every year we get another, like, so it staggers. We now have the ones from last year that were introduced in 2023 will retire in 2025, and we'll get 5 new ones. These 5 new in colors every year are to keep us on trend with the market and with the trendy colors that are in the world right now. Okay. 4 products of the 5. Maybe, yes, Marie, maybe that's where the 4 and 5 are getting confused. There's 5 colors, you get 4 products. Yes, there's 4 things that you're going to get for free. You're going to get ink pads, cardstock, designer series paper, and markers. 4 things, 4 items, but there's 5 colors. Okay. Maybe I didn't understand your question. Join, you can only pick 4 colors, not all 5. Nope, you get all 5, Mary. You get all 5 in colors. Yes, they will send you all 5 as 4 products. Yes, in the new demonstrator kit. Yep, when you join in the month of May, those are the free things that you are going to get in the month of May right now. So, no, change the number to 5. Okay. It was a typo. Okay, that explains it, Krista. A typo, that happens. Now we're all good. Okay, now we get it. All right, let's get started, and I'm going to share those in colors with you today. They are out of this world. I don't know if I remember a year. I mean, I always love the colors, right? But this year, I think they knocked it out of the park with the in colors. They're all beautiful. They're all bright, cheerful, summery colors, and they go so well with each other, right? So that's the best part. All right, let's get started. We're going to flip the camera now. Boom. And then, oh, look at that blue sky. We have a beautiful day brewing here in Calgary. Going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Get outside. Can't wait. Love the sun. Love, love, love the sun. Okay, so here we are, May 6th to the 12th. This is my host code here. If you like what I'm doing this week, you can get a copy of each of these card kits. It is always my deal of the week to offer you my 5 card kits when you place an order during that time frame. So the time frame is midnight on Sunday, and that's going to be Mother's Day, you guys. Mother's Day is May 12th. So when you place a minimum $60 in Canada using the host code, make sure your order gets to 60. And then you will qualify. Okay, so we're playing with Hearts and Hugs on page 61 here. Hearts and Hugs is a stunning little stamp set here. You can see it there with the walruses and the badgers, the little mouse and that little guinea pig. So cute, right? Their cheeks, the cheeks that just make me smile. And the dies are amazing. You get dies to cut out all of your stamped images, but then you get these extras with the flowers and the hearts. Love, love, love it. Okay, so the item code for this one is 163667. And the price for in Canada is $67.50. So that is a perfect price point to get my cards for free this week. Today we're going to play with the in colors. Now let me bring in the 5 ink pads. I'll show you what they look like. We've got Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Shy Shamrock. I think that one's going to be a great one for Christmas as well. We've got Petunia Pop. Hello, Cindy from Indiana. And we have another beautiful green color called Summer Splash. Look at those colors. Aren't they stunning? So when you join my team, you're going to get all 5 of these ink pads in your kit for free. You're also going to get a package of the designer series paper. Oh, it is so stunning. So let me show you what it looks like. This is the Pretty in Pink. And look at the new patterns. We have this gorgeous, I think this one's my favorite. The flip side has stripes. We have a pattern that has polka dots. It is simply stunning. Yes, I agree, Krista. This one has, hi, Sophia Marie. Good morning. Good morning. This one has almost like a bohemian kind of pattern. Beautiful on the back side of the polka dots. So those are our 4 new patterns. So polka dots, stripes, leaves, and the bohemian pattern. Peach Pie is my favorite, Linda says. Yes, it is gorgeous. I love it too. Okay, so we've got Pretty in Pink, What else do we have? Well, I'll show you all 5 because they are stunning. So you're going to get a full pack of this with your starter kit, right? So if you were a demonstrator before and you've let your demonstrator status lapse, you can come on back for $135 and get all of this. Okay, so there's the Petunia Pop. Then we have, what is this color? This is Summer Splash. Then we have Peach Pie. Sounds so yummy, doesn't it? Peach pie. Here we go. Peach pie. Put that right on the ink pad. And then, last but not least, we have Shy Shamrock. So there you can see all 5 colors. So beautiful. You're going to get all of that in your starter kit. You're also going to get the cardstock to match as well as the markers. But let me show you a product that you're going to want to buy first thing when you get your demonstrator status, and you can get these at 20% off. Look at these ribbons. Oh my goodness. They are so stunning. So the ribbon is called bordered ribbon. You see the borders? There's like a little bit of a stitch border on the edge of each of the ribbon packs. Love this ribbon. I'm going to show you a little trick with this one today with these ribbons. Okay, so let's go ahead and put all this away and we'll get started on our card today. So if you have any questions, like I mentioned, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to answer all your questions about being a demonstrator. The greens are close in color. Yes, they are, Maureen. They're a little bit, they're close, but yet still different, right? The Shy Shamrock is a bright green, and the Summer Splash is a softer green. So definitely beautiful, beautiful shades. I love them. Okay, so today we're going to bring in Smoky Slate for our card base. And I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. We're going to trim this down on the long side at 4 1/4. We're going to have like a side opening card today. Boom. There we go. Got that. I got hearts on my table here. I don't want to lose them. Okay. And we're going to score at 5 1/2. All right. We'll put this one off to the side for later. And here, I don't want to lose these. These are my dies that I was playing with before I went live. The Hearts and Hugs has an amazing die set, as I mentioned. Let me bring that back in and show you. So I've gone ahead and I've cut out several of these little Smoky Slate hearts. We're going to use these today. So these dies are a double set. So you get 2 hearts in one die. So let me just go ahead and finish poking these out so I can put the dies back on my magnetic sheet. And I did them double. So I doubled up my cardstock to make 2 so I could cut 2 at a time. So that actually gave me 4 hearts. Quick and easy. All right, so there's our hearts. I'm just going to leave those in a little pile there. Put my dies back. And what else do we need from this set? We're going to be playing with the little mouse today. Oh, so cute. He or she is holding that cute little heart. And we're going to also play with the stamp that says sending birthday hugs, because we can all use birthday cards, right? Okay, so that is a look at the stamp set and the dies. We've got our Smoky Slate card base. Then we're going to bring in a piece of basic white. That's 5 1/2 by 1 3/4. And I have a piece of that Pretty in Pink Designer Series paper, 1 1/2 by 5 1/2. And we're going to put that together so that we've got that little bit of a white border on the top and bottom. If you're not a fan of the leaves and flowers, you could flip it over and do stripes, or you could grab the other patterns from the paper. You're going to get that in your starter kit, right? Remember I mentioned you're going to get a full package of this paper. You're going to love having this paper. It's so amazing. So let's go ahead and get our glue flowing here. And sometimes it takes a little bit to get started, but sometimes I have to help it along with a pin. So I do like to keep a pin close by, and I just give it a little poke like that. And before I pull that out, I'm going to grab a baby wipe so I can clean up my pin right away. So don't fret if your glue doesn't work. You can just give it a little bit of a poke with a pin. These sewing pins are very, very handy. I use them on my ribbon to keep things intact so my ribbons ends don't go crazy. And I also use them to help my glue. Okay, let's see if this will, yeah, see, now it's working. So let's go ahead and maybe not. Sometimes the supplies like to boss me around and say, no, not today, Rose, not today. So I have to show them who's boss. Okay, so come on, glue, wake up. It's time to get up. It is working. It's like little teeny tiny dots, which is fine for me. That is enough, actually. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll put this down on the white, and I'm going to have probably about 1/8 of an inch at the top and bottom sticking out. There we go. Nice little white border. And that's going to go across the front of my smoky slate card base. So easy. Okay, so we're going to just flip this over and bring back my glue. And come on, glue. I'm not giving up on you. I know there's lots of glue in here, but sometimes it just needs a little bit of encouragement. Okay. Let's bring back my pin. It needs another little poke. All right, so there we go. You know, no matter what adhesive you use, sometimes there's trouble. If you use the tape runners, oh gosh, I've had trouble with those. So I switched to liquid glue a long time ago. And let me tell you, I would much rather poke my glue with a pin like this. It's easy to fix. It's easy to get it flowing again. So that's why I'm a fan, there we go, of the liquid glue. And it's good value for your money too. I find it's a really good, I get a lot of cards out of one thing of glue. Okay, so there we go. We're going across the front of the card like that. That pretty, I love the pretty in pink with the smoky slate. What do you guys think? Do you like that color combo? It's one of my favorites. Okay, so using Stylish Shapes, which we still have, these dies here with the circles, the squares, and the banners, I have cut the largest one out of Pretty in Pink, pardon my language. And then I did the next size down in Basic White. And we're just going to go ahead and adhere those together. And they're going to be nice. I love layering dies. Dies that have different layers so that you can have a background color and a front color. They are definitely a must-have in my collection. Okay, so this is going to sit right here. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of glue to the background. We'll put these dynamic circles together like this. There we go. There, look at that. Okay, so now let's do some stamping. So I've got a piece of scrap white here. And I'm going to bring in Sending Birthday Hugs. We're going to stamp that with Tuxedo Black Memento. Tap, tap, tap. Stamp right in the middle. All right, happy with that. Good to go. Okay, so now I need a scrap piece of paper. And we're going to stamp that little mouse right on a piece of scrap. Just need a small piece. There we go. Okay. So let's stamp with Memento. Tap, tap, tap. Will it fit this way? Yeah. And I can fit a whole bunch of more mice on that piece. It's all about conserving your paper, right? All right. So now we're going to color. We're going to color with, you guessed it, Pretty in Pink. There's blends. There's also, so you get markers in your starter kit for free, but you're also going to be able to purchase blends when you get your demonstrator ID. You're going to be able to get these as a discount. Oh, you're going to love it. I mean, anybody can purchase these, even if you're not a demonstrator. If you're not interested in being a demonstrator, I ask why, but no, I'm just kidding. I understand, but you can also get the blends. I love that all 5 colors are available. Okay, so I'm using my dark smoky slate. I'm going to come in here and just highlight the edges of my little mouse, this cute, cute, adorable little mouse. And then we're going to give him some color. We're going to blend all this in with the light smoky slate. So just go around the ear there a little bit, come around, give him some color on his face, a little touch on the other ear. So adorable. Okay, so then we're just going to come down and finish off a little bit of shading there on the body and his little hands. And then lastly, his little paws. So cute. All right, So there's my 2 pieces that I'm going to have to die cut. So I'm just going to snip this a little bit smaller, and we're going to bring in the dies. So the dies from the set that I'm going to use my banner die and the little mouse die. And I've already got a whole bunch of those little hearts, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with those in just a second. So let's just get these in place here. So I'm going to do the full length of the banner. So to get that to stay in place, I'm going to use a couple of pieces of washi tape. You can use Post-it note tape if you prefer. Anything to just anchor that down so it doesn't move. That's because you've already done your stamping. You don't want to have to redo it, right? So let's put one there, and it's a long die, so I'm going to use 2 pieces. And the little mousy mouse, we'll go ahead and do the same thing. Just lining that up like that, making sure I got his little feet in there. And there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. These will fit through the mini boss. Let's grab my boho blue mini, and we'll get this one cut out. All right, so boom. Love my mini dies, my mini boss. The mini boss really packs a punch. It sits on the corner of my desk, and it's always ready to go. All right, so there we go. Can they fit? Ooh, can they fit? Yes, they can even fit side by side. Look at that. All right, so put the top plate on. Make sure your paper stays put. And mine wants to peek out. Okay, stay put. Okay, so you got all your plates lined up. Then I like to do this single-handed. I put my thumb on the plate, and I reach over and grab, good morning, Kathy. I grab the top, and then I roll. Roll, roll, roll. All right, here we go. Let's see what we've got here. We've got our little mouse. Let's see how cute. Put the dies back. Always put your dies back. Oops, I bent his tail a little bit. Okay, so now, let's see. We've got a banner, and we've got a mouse. And now we're going to get some dimensionals going here. So we can use big ones and small ones. So let's flip the mousey over. And, oh, I think I have another packet. Okay. Let's use up the sheet I've already got in use first, and then we're going to grab our mini dimensionals. We'll peel the backing off. Mini dimensionals, I like to pick those up with my Take Your Pick tool. So let's use the minis. Yesterday I was showing you that you can use big ones on this banner, but minis also work just as well. Okay, so we can let's use the Take Your Pick tool to remove the backing. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, look at that. I got all 3 of them off. Yay. It's the small stuff. Okay, so now we're going to put the mouse right here. She is the focal point. Right there. We're going to put the little sending birthday wishes. We can either put it down here at the bottom, or you could put it at the top if you wanted to. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it at the top today. All right, so there's my sending birthday hugs. Love it. Now I've got all these little hearts here, and I love tone on tone. So I thought I would come in and put these all around. So let's put one. Whoa, that's a lot of glue. One there, one there, one there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and another one right there. This one here has a lot of glue. That's more glue. I'm going to use my finger to remove a little bit of the glue. There, that'll be enough. Let's get it off my finger now. This is real life crafting here. This is what I do. But I bet that's enough glue to hold one of these hearts in place. So let's just grab my Take Your Pick tool, and we'll put that one right there. And then we'll just keep adding these little hearts. And I'm just going to just randomly place them, because they just add a nice little bit of texture and depth, dimension to the card. And I cut them 2 at a time. They were stacked together on my plate when I cut them through the mini boss. So you can cut lots and lots of hearts, and you can even make them shiny if you put packing tape down, right? It's so fun. So I think that's 5. I've got a couple more here. Maybe I could put the other ones as well. One there, one there. Let's use them up. Let's use them up. So I'm going to send you some scrap smoky slate cardstock so that you can do what I'm doing here. So I've got 2. Let's put another one right here. Okay. We'll put one, and you can turn it. You could even put them upside down. You could put them off the edge. So fun to use these little dies like this. Okay, whoops, that one wants to stick to my finger. Stay, stay, stay. Okay, so now let's see how this is looking. I'm happy with it so far. This one, I think I need a little more glue over here. Let's see if I can get a little glue in the back. There we go. Because I did not pop up the circles. The mouse is popped up, but the circles are flat down. Okay, I'm happy with that, you guys. What do you think? Let's do on the inside, we can do sending birthday hugs. So it's there when you need it. No, that's not what I want to say. Let's bring back the stamp set and see. Sending birthday hugs. I could just hug you, send a big hug. You know what? Maybe we'll just leave it like that and have it plain on the inside so that you can write your greeting, right? So we can stamp another mousy mouse. Let's do that. Let's stamp another one on the inside. You could do all the characters on the inside if you wanted to, just to make it fun. I'm just going to leave one mouse there, and I'll give that mouse a pop color the same way I colored the front, so fast and so easy with the blends. Give it a nice pretty and pink heart. So whoop, careful, so cute. So now let's do a different way to shade. I'm going to color the entire mouse with my light smoky slate, and we'll see how that looks. And then if you want to, you can go back in and add a little bit of the dark shading, or you could just be happy with your mouse just with the light, right? No 2 mice are the same. You can do a brown mouse if you wanted to with the crumb cake or pecan pie. And if you want to do some shading, you can bring in your dark and add your shading afterwards. If you like to do a light layer like I just did, and then do your dark shading, you could leave it like that, or you can bring back your light shade of smoky slate and just blend it a little bit more, just so that you don't see that stark line where you had the dark and the light. Okay, I really love it. We're gonna go ahead and put this down for the inside. Little bit of glue. And then we'll pop that on the inside of the card. I'm definitely going to be putting one of these little mouse on my envelope. Go on the back flap or the front corner of your envelope. So stinking cute. Now, you can also put bling on here. We have 2 different types of in color bling. Let me grab mine and share with you. So I did not have a chance to check this morning, but let me show you the 2 types. We have this type here, which is called the 2024 to 2026 in color shimmer. So you can see the shimmer. You get that in all 5 colors. And then we also have this one, which is the resin dots. This one here was sold out when I went to place the order on May 1st. These were not available. But you know they're coming back, right? So there's 2 different options. I love that Stampin' Up! Has given us 2 options this year for the in-color gems. So what I'm going to use, the sparkle ones. I've got some pretty and pink ones right here, and we're going to use 3 of them. So let's grab those. We'll put one there, one down here on the smoky slate, and we'll put another one up here in the background. So there we have it. Oh my goodness. Such a cute little mouse. I love this little card, and I love the gray, the smoky slate gray, tone on tone. It really doesn't need bling with the hearts. You know what, Linda? I agree with you. I think these are bling enough. If you take the effort to cut out little dies and you use them all over your card, you can add Wink of Stella. That's another thing that's coming back. Remember, we were without Wink of Stella for a long time. I haven't checked that either, so I'll let you know as soon as I see it back in stock. But you could add Wink of Stella to these hearts and make them pop. You could cover them with packing tape before you cut them out, and that would really make them pop. They'd be super shiny. And there's a little look at the inside. So I hope you like this card today. This is my card number 4 using the Hearts and Hugs bundle. Again, the item code for that bundle is 163667. Grab this adorable bundle. You won't regret it. It is so fun. I have had a blast so far this week making all 4 of these cards. You're welcome, Joanne. Tomorrow is Fun Fold Friday. I'll be joining you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning with another card, and it'll be a special fold using the Hearts and Hugs bundle. Just my 5th idea. I love to give you 5 ideas with these bundles that I like to feature each week. It is a product-based class every week. It is free with your purchase of $60 or more. So I enjoy joining you every single morning and giving you these tips and tricks. Oh, there was a tip and trick I was supposed to share with you today. Let me flip the camera because I don't want to miss sharing this one with you. Okay, here we go. I'm going back. Sorry, guys. I got to share this with you before I put my stuff away. Okay, there was something I wanted to share with you. I'll share with you my sample card because I forgot to do it on this one. I was so excited. And you're right about the bling. It doesn't have to have the bling bling. On the other card, my original card I made, it didn't have that. I put a bow down here. I put this little bow, and I want to share with you how I made this bow because we don't have baker's twine in the In Colors, but what we do have is our bordered ribbon, this bordered ribbon. So I want to share with you how I made that. So what I did is just reaching for it here. I took the bordered ribbon and I cut a piece. So this is what it looks like when you cut it, right? It's like this, and you've got the stitching. If you get your scissors in there and you snip the edge, you will get this piece like this. You see how when I'm pulling it, I'm actually pulling the ribbon. I got my white background, so hopefully you can see, and I'm crooked here. Okay, so you can see what happens. I'm pulling the edge and I'm exposing the fibers, right? So this zigzaggy piece, as I pull it, there we go. You can see it's coming apart. I'm pulling, 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 pulling. I get a zigzaggy piece. You could keep that if you want to, but I just threw that out. And then you get all these strands of ribbon. You can take some of those strands and you can make a bow. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to grab probably 4 or 5 of the strands. I'm going to snip with my scissors and isolate those. And so I've still got lots here to make more. And then just take those strands of ribbon and flatten them out, straighten them out in your hand. And then my favorite way, there's a couple of more loose ones here. Let's get those in the grouping. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to do 2 little bunny ears. If I can get them off my fingers. Like that. And then you tie them in a bow. Tie them in a knot, sorry, not a knot, a bow. You will make a bow after you do that. And I'm just trying to do this fast so I don't take up too much of your time, but I wasn't real picky about keeping my strands together here. You want to keep them the same length so that you've got them, it'll be easier to work with, is what I'm trying to say. So I've got my strands. I'm going to do 2 little knots here. 2 little bunny ears, cross them over, tie them in a simple knot. Let's come in here and grab my other bow. And then it's a little bit tricky, but you can do it. It's not hard by any means. You just have to hold on to those strands and pull, pull, pull to make it shorter. And I really like how this looks, except one side is fuzzier than the other, but you get the idea, right? You just have to, it's because I'm on camera. This side is perfect, right? That's how I want it to. This side is a little bit messy, but this is what happens. You will get multiple bows out of one strip. I believe I cut my ribbon to be 10 inches in length, and there's enough of the strands. You can make lots of these little bows. So that's a little tip I wanted to share with you, that the ribbon does come apart nicely to be able to make your own like baker's twine kind of look. All right, let me flip you back around. I hope that made sense, even though I made a mess of my bow. Take your time. You won't be on camera doing yours, so you can just take your time and tie your bow and use those strands. I think these are really fun, these little tiny strands, to do different things with them. So I'd love to see what you do with that tip. All right, have a great rest of your Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow morning for Fun Fold Friday, and I hope you get a chance to stamp today. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.